Good afternoon, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am BookNerd802, and in this video, I am going to be reviewing Alice in Borderland Volume 15. In another video, I will be reviewing Alice in Borderland Volume 16. They both form part of this omnibus. This one, Volume 8, consists of both volumes, and I will be reviewing them individually because I want to make more content on this channel and there is plenty to say. Now, this one I was given for my birthday by my aunt and my uncle, so if you're watching, thank you so much. Um, I rated both volumes 3 out of 5 stars, and they each have about 180 pages, more or less, as far as I know. Perhaps a bit less, maybe 170 pages each, something along those lines, however, and there will be several spoilers for both volumes, so you have been warned, by the way. So, with regard to Volume 15, which I finished reading yesterday, I have nothing to complain about save for the fact that extremely important games are labeled as nothing but side stories, and we were also about to be given some very crucial information with regard to the creation of the games and who is behind them, but the person who was going to tell us was so very conveniently killed prior to sharing the truth with us, the readers, and the characters who were in search of the truth as well. So I was, of course, definitely thrilled to see Chishiya participate in two more games. I mean, Shuntaro Chishiya, if you don't already know, he is my favorite character, and yeah, needless to say, he won both games. So yeah, I was very happy to see him again. So there is a common theme in these volumes, and that has to do with those who cling on to life seem to die, and those who don't live. It seems to perpetuate every corner of this Alice in Borderland universe. However, it is important to note that Chishiya is clever, yet does not care as to whether or not he lives or dies, and that basically makes him invincible. Kuzuryu is also the king of diamonds, by the way, the king of the intelligence games. He was put between a rock and a hard place during his very own game because Chishiya put him in a position where he had to pick which life was worth more, whether it was his own or whether it was Chishiya. So there was a moral dilemma there, whether he should kill himself or whether he should kill Chishiya. It was completely up to him. Chishiya showed him precisely what his intentions were. He played according to the rules. There was no cheating as well. Um, but he threw the ball in his opponent's court, and it was completely up to his opponent to decide whose life was worth more, which was basically um, the most important part of the game. That was how anybody would be able to win. So, quite an intriguing question, that of whether one's life has different value to that of another. So, yeah, I mean, personally, I do think that there are some people who tend to change the world in a more positive way than others. There are people who don't really do anything for the world, but at the same time, life is life that has to be given thought as well. And there is potential with every life, so it can be a difficult question to answer, one which is very thought provoking. And this volume went to quite a lot of, quite an extent to try to answer it as um, well as it possibly could. I don't think we really got to a conclusion, however, not a definitive one at least. So yeah, I mean, this volume didn't really have Arisu at all, and it was more of a Chishiya and Borderland sort of situation, and I honestly couldn't be happier since Chishiya is my favorite character, more so because of the live action show rather than because of the manga series. So yeah, I mean, I can also honestly say that the live action show followed this volume quite religiously and even included the part where a guy was recording his own life in Borderland to be able to share his experience once he returned to the other side. That didn't really get us anywhere either. So what I love about Haro Aso, the author of this series, is how towards the end of every volume he writes something which sparks a lot of emotion in me. And in this case, he wrote, "We cannot relive yesterday or live in the future. Detoxing the past and refining the future all happens today." So such a quote is of course as beautiful as it is true. But that is all I had to say about volume 15 of Alice in Borderland. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of the content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.